Right, so for this fault we have no side lights, no upper tail lights, and no number plate lights. So there you can see the fault on the dash. You can see there that the side lights are on. You've got a side light, but along the side, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Same again. Rear tail lights are on there, rear tail lights on there. As you can see there, no number plate light, and no upper side marker. There again, no lights. Right. Right, so these I've gone into got the computer out, run the diagnostics, just stay on diagnostics, see if it'll give us any helping hand. So we have here, this is the rear module, the rear chassis module. We have the number plate light. Click on that. So they're the two components for the number plate light fault. We have the number plate light or the rear chassis module. So we'll go into front module now, see if we can find anything for the side lights, which I don't think we will. Nah, there. Side marker light. The faults are there, but they're not active. Right. So the first step is to go to the rear module and the number plate lights and to check. See if any broken wires, any faulty connections. Right, so first we're going to find out why the side lights don't work. So the first step is to find where the side lights all join up. And we'll go from that point. So then what we can do is separate the side lights from the cab and to see if it's the live down from the cab or the side lights that are at fault, since they're all out. So what we do is we go from there, we track that to there, which that then comes out there, across the top to here. Right. To there. So it comes to that junction box. Same again. This is from the rear. And again to that junction box. It goes from the junction box then up to the top lights. So what we're going to do is track this wire back to the front and see where all the lights join together. So again, there. So this light, this is the next one on. Same again. It comes down there to here, joins up with the previous one. Keep going to here. See, there's the last one. That goes to there. Out of the top to here, and then into this loom here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this loom up, see if there's anything obvious, and then I'll check the lives down and see if there's any corrosion in the wire. Right, Right, so now I've got the wires separated. This is the feed from the cab, and these are down to the side lights. So what I'm going to do is going to check for any resistance through these, and I'm going to check the live and the neg from them. First check is to make sure the multimeter's fine. 0, 0, 1. That's right, that's good. So let's prop this up. Just prop it down for a second. So first check we're going to do is I'm going to check continuity, resistance down the first wire. Who often does nothing, and he's now looking at the ceiling trying to find the birds. Don't think of that every day. Kerry emails, I feel guilty when I'm doing nothing, and if I've had an unproductive day, I feel like I've been lazy or let people down. My mum was the same and never sat still. I seem to have 100 things to do. As you can see there, that's my fault. Yeah, 0, 0. We got it on there. 0, 0. So from this wire, there's no resistance. Right, so as you can see there, for the other wire, there's some resistance. So now what we're going to do is going to check the live down to make sure that they're fine. So as you can see, the first live lights up the bulb, which means that that one's fine. Again, this is the second live. As you can see, it's lit up the bulb. So the next check is this one. This wire down had resistance through it. And what happens is when the ECU notices the resistance, it shuts off all the lights to save the ECU. So what we're going to do is put the power probe down these two to make sure, double check which one's got the high resistance. And then I'm going to find out why it's got high resistance. So yeah, 1 second. Right, so the next step is to use the power probe. This is going to replicate the ECU. I'm going to put the live down and it'll show me, it'll trip out like the ECU will, and the resistance, when we find the resistance. So what I'm going to do is plug it on. So black is there. So onto black there. So that circuit. And Chris is going to do. What's that? Yeah, so Chris is going to tell me when lights go on. So has that tripped it out? Yep. Right, so we're going to go on to the other side. Yep. Right, so that lit up the offside. So now we're going to do it the inside. Are you ready? Yeah. Yep. Ready? Yeah. So what we're going to do now is Chris is going to do the power probe. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yep. Right, so as you can see they're on. But the top right one and the number plate light aren't on. So, yep. So what we're going to do is going to investigate them. So I'm going to show you an A side, just as an extra confirmation. Yep. You can see they're on, lit up nicely, and the top one's on as well. So next step is to diagnose that bit. Yep. So the next step is to check the bulbs, make sure that the correct bulbs in and check for any corrosion inside there. And then what we're going to do is track the wiring down from there into the junction box I showed you earlier, because that is where we suspect the break is either there or in that wiring. So from first inspection, see this. Cheers. Nice bit of tape, some water and some bare wire. So you might not be able to see. Some bare wire there. And then we've got this, which is quite clean to be honest, but the bulb's a bit stiff in. So I'll be back in a second. Of the two, of the number plate light and the offside upper side marker, I have noticed that the number plate bulb is only a 12 volt. So what I'm going to do is reconnect the near side circuit, or the offside circuit should I say, now that the bulb's disconnected, and see if it lights up that light. If it does light up that light, that would indicate that the bulb was at fault, and that was the reason why it was shutting the system down. If not, then we're going to check the wiring, check to see if there's 24 volts up to the bulb, and check to see if there's 24 volt up to the roof marker. If there's not 24 volts, there is a junction box which I showed you earlier, which then we're going to test from there, from the wires down to the junction box. So yeah, I'll be back after I've connected these up, and then we'll see if the offside upper side marker turns on now. Right, thank you. Right, so now we've got them wires connected up, so we'll test to see if these turn on. This is a good start. These are on. And there we go. So that's on. So now we can conclude that the problem was that the number plate had light, had the wrong type bulb in it, which was short circuiting the system, tripping out the ECU and switching off all the lights. So I'll come back once I'll take a picture of the finished work. But yeah, that's the conclusion. The number plate light had the wrong bulb in. That was short circuiting the system and tripping it out and cutting everything off. Thank you.